All right, what's up, everybody? We are on season 3, episode 7 of Dark, which is called In Between Time. And I don't have much to say. It's still the same day as when I watched episode 5 and 6, and I gotta see it through now. Gonna be watching episode 7 here. I see, man, like in terms of length, it's only getting longer too, because this one is gonna be like an hour and 10 minutes, I saw. Holy shit. And then the finale is like similar length as well. I think even slightly longer than that. I'm hoping I'm still gonna have energy to do the finale as well, because again, we've gotten to this stage, and I've talked about it in my review already for last episode, but like we've really gotten to this stage now where it's all unfolding. Simultaneously, it's incredibly hard to keep overview of it all, and I'm not gonna lie about it. Um, I mean, the easiest way to simply look at it is like, okay, we know at least kind of what the themes are, right? What they're trying to achieve. Although even that is sort of questionable with Adam's side. Like, is he truly then trying to destroy, or what does he figure the outcome of this all is actually going to be when he does make both of the apocalypses happen, right? Or at least in this case now the second one in Martha's world. But the question is that apocalypse even going to happen? And is that baby that Martha has actually going to be destroyed? Because the three guys, basically the kid of Jonas and Martha, yeah, they're trying to prevent it from happening, right? And so they were right there, seemingly at the power plant, you know, trying to change some variables or whatever the hell to, I assume, prevent it from happening. Are they going to be able to succeed in that? I'd have to imagine so, because I feel like, yeah, I mean, I honestly don't know. But like, again, we have 2 episodes left, right? So that's quite a lot still. I'm guessing the apocalypse, I don't know. I mean, it could already happen and we're just going to see the outcome of it. But I would probably have to guess that it doesn't happen, at least according to Adam's plan for now. And we're going to see if ultimately it will, which side is going to win. I can only presume kind of that like neither side might win, you know, but again, what will that mean for the outcome? Is it all going to, you know, like as far as the ending goes, I've talked about this already, but I could totally see that we get to a situation where things do well. In that case, I guess Martha's side would have won because they are all about preserving things, supposedly, right? So if that's the case, I could see the show ending in a way that we basically go entirely full circle, and you know everything is just going to continue on the way it was, and we're going to end up you know, basically at the start of the show again or something like that. Then again, I feel like that could kind of be a cliche ending for a time travel show in the first place, so that might not be what they'll do. Maybe actually the key should more be found, and I'm trying to think very globally without being able to be concrete about it, right? But like, what I am actually really curious about is if the show is going to get into that into those periods in between the time periods that we've been seeing, if that makes sense, right? Because we know that with the show having taken us to, again, you know, 1921, 1952 or 53 or whatever, right? Um, uh, 86, 2019, like, that's nice and all, but this all happened in the time span of like 2 years, right? I always was very well aware of the fact that there was a huge time gap in between those years, therefore, when not a lot supposedly probably happened, right? There is a time period after 1987, as where we're in now, where I'm gonna guess not a lot happened anymore in Winden. And it wasn't really, again, all those things like Matt's disappearance and things like that, right? The weird shit that had happened wasn't really brought up anymore until 2019, when suddenly other kids went missing again, right? It's like, I feel like the key, yeah, I mean, it's just, once again, it's just me putting stuff out there, right? But like, I do actually wonder if the show is kind of going to explain to us, yeah, what that time would have looked like. I guess what it simply would mean is that the show has a task of at least resolving all the storylines for the characters in a way where they do, yeah, like I don't know if that makes sense, but like these characters, like, I mean, we know they're doing it with Ulrich, for example, right? With Ulrich, he can't escape anymore. He's stuck there in '86, and that kind of makes sense. He's probably going to, I mean, I don't know, like the old one could die, but again, 53, he's stuck there, for example, right? Just like he kind of is in '86, and he's supposed to be, because otherwise, if he didn't get stuck, the secret would come out, most likely, right? It's the same thing with Katarina's mom, which I've talked about. Katarina's mom has killed Katarina, literally, in '86, as we've seen, but she should have probably taken that secret to her grave, because otherwise, people would have found out about this. And there would have been made a bigger deal about this, and people would have probably reached the conclusion of like, oh shit, there's time travel stuff happening, this and that, much earlier, right? That all of that didn't really happen until 2019, finally, when people started realizing the full scope of it. And it's kind of genius how then there's an apocalypse, so that it never really becomes an issue for like society to have to deal with, which is something I speculated about very early on. Like, how would the entire society actually react to that truth being revealed to them? They never really had to. You know, a lot of characters were in the know, of course, but before they could really, they kept it still in a relatively close circle there, and before anything could really get out, there was the apocalypse. Yeah, and I think, I don't know, I feel like, well, even after the apocalypse, people aren't really aware, right? Because they were actually hiding everything at the power plant. That's why they had built the walls around them and stuff, right? Elizabeth was hiding stuff there too and stuff. So yeah, people are still actually being kept entirely unaware of what's going on, even in the apocalypse, which is super fascinating. All these thoughts, like, they literally hit me on the spot sometimes. Even if, well, I think this was pretty obvious, to be honest. But, like, it's something that I don't even really consider then, right? Like, I do all these commentaries entirely just winging it, right? I have no notes, no nothing. I'm just doing this off the top of my head. But it's always how I've done these things. And honestly, again, I feel like the problem with this show would be that I could be writing stuff down. I'd only confuse myself even more, perhaps. And, even thinking it through, I feel like I'm not really going to reach any conclusions on the spot like that. I know that there's channels that do that, and all the more props to them. But I know in general that, like, I tend not even to be the most sort of creative person in terms of, like, that I really have great intuition, where I can see things coming. I'm better at just analyzing what's there, realizing for what purpose it could be there, and based on that, making these calculated predictions sometimes of like, okay, so this must be happening now, right? This is probably what we're going to see next or whatever then in that case. But actually, yeah, being able to come up creatively myself, that's why I have so much admiration for writers of a show like this. Like, how the hell do you come up with all of this? It must, I mean, I can only applaud it, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think, honestly, I've said everything that I need to say. We're just going to dive into the episode at hand, and we're going to see where we go from here. The last two episodes, I've been told, are going to be some of the best, and they're, like, rated really highly, I think. And, again, they're some of the longest, too, so it's bound to be a crazy ride. Guys, if you enjoy my reactions and reviews to Dark, then, of course, you can watch me finish the show straight away over on my Patreon page, which is going to be linked on top of the description. Over there, we'll have the last episode up for you to watch on the lowest tier, so go and check it out. Your support is very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. Full-length reactions will be up there too. And then for now, let's dive into Season 3, Episode 7 of Dark.
Was ist Realität?
Oh god, here we go.
Gibt es davon nur eine einzige?
Oh god, what if my theory does turn out to be true?
Oder existieren mehrere Realitäten nebeneinander?
This could be like some Fallout ad.
Hat für diese Frage ein überaus interessantes Gedankenexperiment konstruiert.
Okay.
Schrödingers Katze.
I guess this is a real thing, right?
Sobald ein radioaktives Atom im Inneren der Stahlkammer zerfällt, löst der Geigerzähler den Hammer aus, der die Ampulle mit dem Gift zerschlägt.
Okay.
Die Katze ist tot. Ist das Atom gleichzeitig zerfallen und nicht zerfallen? Bis wir es durch unsere Betrachtung in einen definitiven Zustand zwingen.
This is already going too far for me.
Die Eigenschaften tot und lebendig existieren im Mikrokosmos also gleichzeitig.
Yeah, well, dude, I've been saying from the moment that they told us about this infinity loop. Is that still what this is referring to? To that infinity loop? Yeah, I think so, because it's this scene. That we would have had two realities.
Mehrere Realitäten nebeneinander möglich?
But in that case, we haven't seen a whole different reality yet.
Wie viele unterschiedliche Realitäten wären dann nebeneinander möglich?
Oh, shit. She was stopped in one of them. That's why she didn't show up then. Barto stopped her. That's where he goes to the bunker, as we know. So what, they die in the apocalypse?
Will dir nicht helfen. Wird dich töten. In der Zukunft. Will die Apokalypse nicht verhindern. Alle werden sterben. Ich weiß, was
Okay.
der Ursprung wirklich ist.
Oh,
Wie
really?
alles zusammenhängt.
But was Adam at least not lying about the origin, though? Honestly, I feel like that probably wasn't the origin that he talked about, you know? Like the kids. Kid. 3, you know, whatever. This looks like some Russian design. 1974? It's a very odd year. I recognize the guy, but I don't know why I recognized him. Is it not actually the younger Tannhaus? With longer hair?
Dem Menschen fällt es schwer, den Tod zu akzeptieren.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Hält fest an Dingen, die längst vergangen sind.
Marek, Sonja, Charlotte. Charlotte? Oh, so did he just call her Charlotte based on his granddaughter's name? I guess so, right? Is this actually gonna be the origin point? Like, the show started with Tannhaus, of course. That's actually what I think about now. It didn't start with Michael's suicide, it started with him talking about time.
Das definiert wird, was zwischen Geburt und Tod liegt, so existiert es dort unendliche Male.
You're not telling me that this Tannhaus now decides to bring somebody back from death, just like his grandfather did. Great-grandfather, you get what I'm saying. Okay. Okay. Oh, dude, you gotta love it, man. This show has gotten so absolutely batshit insane. Look at this. We're even getting an inside look in the cave, like we never have really before. Noah? And Elizabeth, I guess? Rediscovered the passageway? Well, Noah himself was the one that built it, right? Were they trying to revive Peter? Tell me about paradise.
Jeder Schmerz, den wir empfunden haben, ausgelöscht.
But this Noah is saying that inspired by Adam. But we are constantly being told that Adam is just wanting to destroy. And I still don't know what he himself thinks he's doing, honestly. 1890. Oh my god. Okay, now that makes sense. We're just going back to Stranger. Man, the kind of technology with which they were able to still create this, you gotta love it. Oof. Yeah, I get why he's wearing the suit now. Damn, dude. Damn. Did we ever find out how Jonas got like scars on all his back? Because Stranger had all these scars, I remember. He has them now already, but that just reminded me of it. Oh, the scars were just from time traveling itself, wasn't it?
Seit Ewigkeiten versprichst du uns, dass es einen Weg hier raus gibt. Dass wir die Apokalypse verhindern können. Aber du weißt immer noch nicht, wie das Portal funktioniert. Du willst die Apokalypse überhaupt nicht verhindern.
Das hier ist größer als wir. Wenn das Portal funktioniert, dann können wir es benutzen, um den Ursprung zu finden. Den einen Moment, der das hier alles ausgelöst hat. Und wenn wir ihn gefunden haben, dann werden wir ihn vernichten.
Man, what is that origin gonna be then?
Wir stecken hier seit 2 Jahren fest. 2 verschissene Jahre. Ich will dein verficktes Paradies nicht. Ich will hier einfach nur weg.
He's like, just bring me back to my time period. I'm good enough with that already. Because yeah, time has passed here now too. That's why we see that it was 1819 already. Of course, they arrived in 88. We still haven't even seen if... Yeah, we haven't seen anything of Martha's World yet, right? So we don't even know if the apocalypse happened there now or not.
Ich wollte sie nicht erschrecken. Ich bin... Silja.
Well, I told you already that that's the one thing I got slightly spoiled on, that Silja is apparently a Tiedemann, but is she then a Tiedemann because she's going to be married to Bartos? Is that what it's going to be or something? Or Or is she a Tiedemann and, like, do neither of them realize it? And is it gonna be something weird? I don't know. Claudia's still here with this Jonas working together, interestingly enough. It's not doing anything, is it? Or no luck?
Wir können morgen eine neue Versuchsreihe starten.
Doesn't seem like he's exactly excited about that anymore.
Ich kann das nicht mehr.
I'm guessing this is gonna be the depression episode before before the ending that might actually be a little bit more hopeful. But this is probably where characters are gonna start to give up. I don't blame them. I'm kind of at the same stage. Oh man. I can't believe what this show has like taken me through, you know? Wow. That's still from Martha. Well, yeah, at least we know that Jonas World's Martha would die in both occasions there. Oh, we're going back to Michael's attic. I don't know if it's a relevant question in any way, but you wonder who actually found him there. It's probably either Jonas or Hannah, right? Oh, God. Oh, no, he's gonna do the same thing. Oh, he's like, I'm just gonna go out the same way my dad did. That's insane. That's... Yeah, I mean, that's coming full circle in a very twisted... Wow, just like that as well. Oh, I can't believe how they just fucking rushed that scene like that. Oh... Noah is not letting that happen.
Du kannst nicht sterben.
Is he trying to come to Jonas for answers now? Oh God. Oh, of course. Man, Jonas really doesn't give a fuck anymore, dude. What? He genuinely can't die. Or what?
Dir nicht das Leben nehmen,
He means that literally.
weil es dein älteres Ich bereits gibt. Die Zeit erlaubt es nicht.
Exactly. But in that case, why would stranger Jonas have ever stopped younger Jonas from doing anything?
Etwas oder jemand wird dich immer davon abhalten.
Now we're gonna test that out. That's a way that he can, I guess, summon every character to his location.
Sie wird sich wieder öffnen. Und dann wirst du uns. Dann wird Adam uns.
Yeah, lead it to paradise. I don't know about that though. I will say that there is still something in me, maybe...
Freunde werden. Bevor du mich verrätst.
You'll be friends before he betrays him. There is something in me that would still, stupidly enough, like to believe that Adam, like, yeah, could still have the right idea in mind or something, or, you know...
Einmal noch.
Oh, shit. Just like that, huh?
Wie soll heißen?
This could be big.
Hallo.
Oh, what? Noah is Barto's kid? Yeah, makes sense. It's 1904 and we see a young Noah in 1921. who grew up there. Wait, but does that mean that they also get Agnes? Because Agnes is his sister, right? But that connects Barto's family to Ulrich.
Wir werden erst loslassen können, wenn wir unser Ziel endgültig erreicht haben.
Man, we just keep going. 2040. Wow. Wow. Yeah, so the characters are sort of starting to age. Of course, because there's a lot of time passing by without any actual time travel. Claudia's getting some pretty gray hair. I guess they had to make some conscious decisions for like, okay, which actors are we going to use? And in the case of Jonas, it was like, now we gotta use his older actor already. Trim his beard a little so he looks younger. It works.
Warum hast du ihm vertraut? Adam. Er hat dich belogen. Es gibt kein Paradies. Keine andere Welt außer dieser hier. Ich weiß, du denkst, ich werde zu ihm. Aber das werde ich nicht. Das Portal wird funktionieren, ich hab's gesehen.
Yeah. I was gonna say, still very early in the episode already, but like, could Adam be then from the other reality?
Dieses Mal wird's funktionieren.
Das hat sie dir gesagt. Claudia. Was weißt du wirklich über sie? Sie ist manchmal tagelang verschwunden. Woher weiß sie all die Dinge, die sie weiß?
It's interesting. So yeah, one time they partnered up, but of course we saw how Noah killed Claudia later.
Claudia verheimlicht uns etwas. Wir können ihr nicht trauen. Ich hoffe, du weißt das.
Er schöpft noch immer keinen Verdacht? Nein. Er hat keine Ahnung, dass es dich oder die andere Welt gibt. Du musst ihn weiter auf seinem Weg geleiten. Die Materie. Sie darf noch nicht funktionieren. Du hältst den Knoten in deiner Welt aufrecht und ich in meiner.
Okay, yes, so she is being instructed by her other self.
Ich habe mich gefragt, hast du sie jemals getroffen? Wen? Mein älteres Ich.
Yeah, she hasn't seen old Claudia. Is that a problem?
Ich erinnere mich noch genau, was sie gesagt hat. Wenn alles gelingt,
You can save Regina.
dann wird Regina leben.
Yeah.
Ich kann einfach nicht glauben, dass sie damit gemeint hat,
Preserving
dass ich ihr
things?
Leiden auf immer wiederholen soll.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, she doesn't trust her. She thinks old Claudia meant... Yeah,
Ohne alles Leben darin zu zerstören.
yeah. We're going for the actual good ending here, is what she's saying, which I'm on board with.
Ich glaube, weder Eva noch Adam kennen diesen Weg. Aber ich werde ihn finden.
Oh, we're gonna get a team 3. Let's go.
Nicht.
That's always how I kind of saw Claudia already. Oh, fuck, man. Things just got even more interesting. Is this our Claudia going undercover or what? I'm guessing this is who she was hoping to meet, right?
Du hast Claudia nicht mitgebracht.
Noah beobachtet sie. Wir müssen vorsichtig sein.
I mean, I'm gonna guess that Martha here is not gonna buy it. She's definitely coming across somewhat nervous.
Du musst ihn Claudia geben. Und sie muss ihn Tannhaus geben.
Oh, the tension in this scene alone, man. Oh, dude. Was Martha... I feel like she was catching on, but maybe she wasn't.
Du musst jetzt stark sein, Hanno. Auch für deinen Vater.
Wow, she died or what? Oh. Did she die right after giving birth to Agnes?
Wir haben alles versucht, Bartosz. Sie wollte, dass sie Agnes heißt.
Once again, great casting for the kid here. Looks like he could be Noah. Has the same dead stare in his eyes.
Das Paradies ist frei.
Man, still asking him to... Yeah, describe it. Again. Oh. Charlotte and future Elizabeth watching them. Oh, were those the two women? No way. This is mini Charlotte here? You're telling me Charlotte and Elizabeth gave mini Charlotte to Tannhaus, who could then give birth to Elizabeth again? I'm done. She's looking at herself. She's always wanted to know her identity, and now she's literally here. Yeah, okay. Why are they doing this then?
Und dann werden wir dort sein.
Oh, now I get why this Elizabeth was that depressed. She found hope in Noah again and then lost her kid. After everything that happened with Peter. Fuck, man. But so this is the Noah that then goes back. So he probably goes back right after this. That might be his quest, right? Oh, his quest was to find Charlotte. We've gone full circle. Wow, man. This is how Elizabeth became the depressed leader and how Noah set out on his quest.
Wo ist sie? Charlotte.
Yeah, and started turning on them, I guess, right?
Ich habe mich all die Jahre gefragt, was damit gemeint hat. Dass wir Freunde werden, bevor du mich verrätst.
Oh, right.
Claudia, hat sie Charlotte? Hast du ihr geholfen?
Ich weiß nicht, wovon du sprichst.
Ich wünsche dir alles Leid der Welt.
The only thing I don't understand is that why did Elizabeth and Charlotte feel the need to then take Charlotte to Tannhaus? That seems like it's to preserve things, right? Which would be in command of Martha, I would think, but...
Ich finde sie.
This is fantastic, because yeah, this is full circle right here.
Bringe sie zurück. Ich verspreche es.
And he probably never came back. The book. He was always carrying it with him. Wow. Yeah, but what about this accident then? Oh shit, are we gonna see them? No, actually, no. This is 86. It's already happened. Or actually, are we going to see it now? No, I guess we could see it now. Is this gonna be the night where he gets Charlotte then? But then do we see why they killed, presumably, his, you know, son and wife of the son?
Es bestimmt jede unserer Taten. Egal wie schwer und unvorstellbar sie erscheinen.
Oh, dude. That theme. So good. Spot those who is... Oh. Oh, what? Wait, that's... Oh, that's her kid?
Ich suche Jonas.
Hat sich verändert. Das Reisen ist nicht spurlos an ihm vorbeigegangen.
He did not just literally greet his own wife again, right? This is Bartos, right? Am I correct about that? It's insane how everything can get you. Oh, okay. He's already turned into freaking Adam, man. Wow. So Stranger did turn into Adam.
Jonas?
Man, this is absolutely insane. Look how completely. Oh man. It's like Gollum when he was in the stage of actually becoming Gollum. He looked even worse in between. It's the same here with Jonas. This is even creepier right now than Adam himself. Man. You know what that means? He doesn't even really care anymore.
Bartosz, mach ihn die Kammer zurecht.
Prepare the chamber for them. What kind of chamber are we talking about? Well, we know Silja lives on, right? Hannah, though, that's not so set in stone. Unless he's trying to do the first human experiments here. Oh, man. What the hell is he about to do here, dude? How did Silja even end up in the apocalypse? Dude, he really is gonna be doing something with Silja, like sending her away or something, right? How else would she end up there then?
Silja. Sie gehört nicht hierher. Alle Spielsteine müssen auf ihre Position. Sie ist hier falsch. Genau wie du.
Oh no, but how does he mean that? He could mean that as in you're not supposed to be here at all.
Mama.
Yeah, fucking hell, dude. Oh my god, man. This is just crazy. That's how ruthless Adam became. Why could Hannah not be here though? Like, what's even the reason for it? It's insane how he can just shrug off these events like that. Like, oh yeah, you know. But what could be the reason? When something this fucking devastating just happened here.
Ich will dir ein Geheimnis zeigen. Aber wir wollen deine Mama schlafen lassen, ja?
Wow. I feel like she's supposed to be old enough to have memory of this though, right? I don't know if it really would have mattered in the first place. Well, this is probably why she always had the curiosity too. Makes a lot of sense. She had that curiosity in 2052-3. $1920. Reminiscent face.
Ich bin weit gereist. Ich brauche einen Platz zum Schlafen.
Hanno?
Oh no. Oh shit. This is how he met himself. Yeah, that's also full circle, man. Fuck. Yeah, we're really getting close to the end now, you can tell. We're closing the gaps right now. Closing the gaps.
Ich habe mich gefragt, wann du kommst.
Wow. Yeah, that's how he then joined Adam.
Ich weiß, du glaubst, ich habe dich belogen. Dass ich dir Charlotte genommen habe. Aber das habe ich nicht. Claudia. Sie hat uns alle belogen.
But what Elizabeth and Charlotte did, was it for Claudia? I don't think so, though, was it?
Die letzten Seiten, sie fehlen. Sie werden dich zu Charlotte führen und endlich auch an dein Ziel.
Yeah.
Du wirst dein Paradies finden.
Wow, yeah. technically it came full circle to him because he died. He died when he found Charlotte, basically. Straight after. It's actually kind of, it was already always perfect. Somewhat.
Wird es der letzte Zyklus sein? Bist du bereit, Noah?
It's kind of starting to feel hard to believe, right? The last cycle. That's what he said, but we just worked up to, you know, where we started.
Sie lässt sich endlich stabilisieren. Alles muss genauso wieder passieren.
Okay.
Du musst dein jüngeres Ich auf den gleichen Weg führen. Er darf nicht anders handeln. Du musst die Weichen stellen, egal wie schwer es dir scheint. Aber du wirst endlich alles ändern können.
Okay.
Der Apparat. Er wird ihn reparieren. Du musst die Passage.
Wow. Oh my god, this is so good. Ripped off the last pages. I don't know exactly what Noah read in those, but it is how he found out about Charlotte. I'm guessing that there was... Actually, maybe he said it back then, but like, I'm guessing there was actually nothing about Charlotte in those pages. Is that possible? I don't really know anymore. Oh, dude. Dude. Oh, man.
Hallo, Claudia.
Okay, okay, we're kind of working our way through it, so what point are we working back towards? You gotta love it, man. Yeah, I still don't know what they did to Helge there in that machine. Something that I've always kept in the back of my head. He showed up fine afterwards. Oh, wow, man, yeah, what an episode that was. Probably one of my favorites. Okay. Man. Yeah, they just added so much more impact to all these scenes. There we go. I guess there was nothing in the papers.
Keiner von ihnen hat einen Platz verdient in deinem Paradies.
So what? Is Adam just preserving things, or what is happening? Well, yeah. Here we go. I still don't really understand the infinity cycle, though. The two realities. They disappeared. Okay, so this is Bartos and Martha coming back from that?
Warum hast du mich hierher gebracht?
Wir sind die Einzigen, die uns retten werden.
Are we gonna see them both in the same room or what?
Ich war mein Leben lang der Überzeugung, dieser Moment hier könnte sich niemals so wiederholen. Ich könnte nie das tun, was mein älteres Ich getan hat.
Yeah.
Weil ich nicht verstehen konnte, wie ich das, was sie wollte, jemals wollen könnte.
Wow, we've seen this whole dialogue before too. Did Adam say that to Jonas? Yeah, I think so.
Wir tragen die gleichen Narben.
Oh.
Eine Erinnerung, damit du niemals vergisst, auf welche Seite du wirklich gehörst.
Man.
Mit Adam für den Tod.
What's Adam about to say then? Oh, back to this. Yeah, we never saw what happened. Was waiting for that the whole damn episode. She's gone entirely. I don't know if that was supposed to happen. That's not what he said he would do.
Das kann nicht sein.
You've been played. What if? Who would have played him? Claudia.
Hallo Jonas.
I don't know. I might have to be Team Claudia after all of this. She's the one who wants the real outcome. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and you can watch my reaction to the finale straight away on Patreon, linked on top of the description. Wow, man, what an episode. How could you not absolutely love it? I mean, things are finally really coming full circle, as I've said it now so many times, but seeing it all play out, it's a little bit crazy, right? Especially when it pertains to the Noah, I guess, storyline, and Charlotte and Elizabeth. It's something that finally dawned on me after I finished the episode and just sort of reread the summary for the episode, that, like, I guess the whole reason why Charlotte and Elizabeth stole little mini Charlotte there is just because, like, Elizabeth was over the moon to finally see her kid again, right? She was finally reunited with her mom, and now she could be reunited with the kid as well. So they have all three of them together, even if two of them are technically the same. As ridiculous as that sounds. But that's the whole reason for it. However, that does leave, of course, a threat then for, I guess, the finale to finally resolve. And I can only imagine that it will, about why they did decide, nonetheless, to leave baby Charlotte back at Tannhaus's house. No pun intended. But they gave it to him in the end, right? And they were still presumably forced, I guess, right? To give her away for some reason. I guess because one of the teams asked them to do it. Could be Adam, could be Martha, could be with Claudia. Something to have to do with Claudia. Who knows? But yeah, like that's going to be a major. That's clearly going to be a major storyline, because it's been teased over the course of this whole third season. You know, everything regarding Tannhaus. Also, and it's still what I'm hoping to learn about. But like the whole origin of like one of the very old Tannhauses trying to revive his wife, and that being the thing that instigated time travel and everything, right? Like I can only imagine that the final episode is actually going to clue us in about the real origins of everything, even if some things are sort of thrown to the sideline, oddly enough, as well, right? Like, there is still the infinity loop, which I'm still not really making sense of in the two realities. It was teased again in the intro sequence of this episode. We didn't really get back to it much about it, though, I feel. So I still don't really know how to feel about it. There is, of course, it's what we have to talk about, but there is a third team added with Claudia in the end, which is interesting because that's always how I felt. It kind of should have been. Claudia always felt like her own team, right? She always did before, but that's before we knew that we even had a Team Martha as well. So it used to always be Team Adam versus Team Claudia or something, right? Then Martha suddenly came into the picture. Claudia seems to have joined her. Now realized, no, I shouldn't be joining you. I should be going on my own. Interesting, because it made me wonder also, like, why did old Claudia not actually instruct younger Claudia then about the real truth of it all? Like, she hinted, you know, about saving Regina, right? And keeping her alive. Which is, yeah, I myself had already interpreted it in the sense of, like, surely she didn't mean by that, like, oh, just keeping the time travel going. That would kind of be weird. Like, oh yeah, a way to keep her alive that way. Like, it's exactly how Claudia worded it. Like, what? To put her through all that pain and suffering again? Is that a victory then supposed to be? I don't believe that's a victory. And so she killed the other Claudia from the other world there, interestingly enough, and went her own way. So it's all fantastic, but, you know, like, obviously, where do we go from here? Big question. Adam was surprised because things didn't turn out in the way that he expected them to. He might have actually wanted to have Martha killed there in the final moment as well, along with her baby. That's a possibility, I guess. I kind of figured that, like, he just wanted the baby inside to have been killed, but I think he would have been fine with Martha dying, but he just realized that, like, nothing ultimately was destroyed, right? Like, he still lived on. Nothing really happened. And that's where he was suddenly in for a big reality check or a surprise with Claudia showing up, who's about to, I guess, give him a whole different perspective again, whatever the hell that perspective is going to be. Yeah, other than that, is there really anything we can go into furthermore? No, not really that I know. I love how it's all, like I said, it's just perfectly coming together. Adam actually killing Hannah there, I do wonder what that was about, because I don't think we ever got a direct, concrete reason for why he wanted to do that in the first place there. Yeah, not too sure about that, honestly, but maybe it's something that I have to think through again, right? Sending Silja then to the future, presumably, because that apparently had to happen. Again, it's like, why did that have to happen exactly in that way? I guess just because he knew that that's how things happened. Like, oh, he knew that Sylvia was supposed to be in the future because that's where he met her. So he's just trying, he's trying to make everything happen again in the same sense that it was supposed to happen, right? And he had basically minions to do the same thing for him, I guess, with Noah and Helga and things like that. So at least I don't know if I'm interpreting that correctly, but I feel like that's probably what it is. Yeah. What's the ending gonna look like? In the end, we may probably have to beat Team Claudia, and I would sort of be, like that seems like the most rootable team for me in the first place. Claudia, the one really fucked up thing that happened on Claudia's end is that she was responsible for Egon's death in a way, although not obviously it was more of a tragic situation, and like it's not the outcome that she herself had actually wanted necessarily. So she is a rootable character, I feel, whereas Adam isn't really. Martha, even if it's about preserving things, that doesn't really seem like something I would want to be rooting for either. So I think that Claudia really has the right idea in mind of like, now she actually wants to fix this and basically, like have characters live on without being stuck in a time travel loop. You know what I mean? So that's obviously easily the most objectively good team to root for. So it's nice to have that introduced now by the very end of the show, as we have one episode left to go. Because, like, again, like I hope I'm at least interpreting that correctly, and that is going to be what it is. But if that's the case, then that's gonna be great to see. So yeah, finale, man. Just one more episode to go. I'm gonna watch it right now, because why the hell the fuck wouldn't I? Why the hell the fuck? I literally just said that. Whatever. Oh man, it's been an absolutely insane, bonkers ride, this whole show. Fantastic though. Absolutely loved it. Alright guys, for now I hope you all enjoyed my reaction and review to Season 3, Episode 7 of Dark. If you did, you can watch me react to the finale straight away over on my Patreon page on the lowest tier, linked on top of the description. So go and check it out. Your support is very much appreciated and allows me to make these videos in the first place. With that being said, I want to thank you all a lot for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you back in the last episode.